What is going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's Tyler, and right off the bat, I apologize for not getting Wrestlepalooza predictions out there. I just kept forgetting all last week, and then in terms of the actual day of Wrestlepalooza, I went to a football game that day until about 3. I got home, and I wasn't really feeling all that well. I got kind of sick at the game, so I didn't feel like recording a video as soon as I got home. And plus, on top of that, my voice was all type of jacked up from being at the game. So, I apologize for not getting predictions out. But, regardless, I'm going to give you my review, and I'll just say my predictions as I review each match. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first match we're going to talk about is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. This match was so disappointing. It was extremely disappointing. It was F5s, and then it was AAs, and then I think it was another F5 that put Cena away. And then that was it. And then Brock wins, which, by the way, that's 0-1 for me, my predictions, because I predicted, if I would have done the video, I would have predicted John Cena to defeat Brock Lesnar, which apparently was slated to happen, and then just out of nowhere, nah, Brock's gonna win. But Cena should have won that. It should have been Brock coming in, destroying Cena, and then Cena hits 2 AAs, 1, 2, 3, it's over. But no, you had Brock Lesnar just basically eat Cena alive. Tore him apart. For what? For what? For nothing. Just so they can have another match at Crown Jewel. That's probably what's about to happen. And then Cena's gonna get his win there. He should have gotten the win here at Wrestlepalooza. Very disappointing match. And that's really all I can say about it. I mean, it was no good. Next match was Braun and Bronson. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus the Usos. Now, we got to see the Usos tag team entrance and tag team theme song again. And that felt great. Now, in terms of the match, it was a good match, but it was disappointing. We had a bunch of I think Braun Breaker hit 1 spear, maybe 2, and then Bronson hits a tsunami, wins the match. We had a moment where Jay almost hit LA Knight with the chair, and then before that, there was the moment where LA Knight had warned, I think it was Bronson, about using the chair, but then allowed Jey Uso to use the chair. It was just a mess. It was a huge mess. Again, Bronze win, Bronson and Braun Breaker, or Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. It's way too complicated. They won, so again, lost in the column of my predictions. This is not looking good. My streak of winning predictions is on the balance here. Let's see. if it can go up or if it just goes down from here. But 100% disappointing match. Again, good match, decent match. I expected more. Disappointing. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker win the match. Next match. Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer. What a match this was. This was a fantastic match. They put everything on the line. Devil's Kiss over the moonsault. Meteoras. Stephanie hit this knee onto Io on the apron. That looked devastating. I mean, they put everything out there. Stephanie wins using like a spiral tap. Beautiful. Beautiful move. Beautiful match. Loved everything about this. If this was your match of the night, I'm not arguing, because it definitely deserved it. This was personally not my match of the night, but regardless, this was one of the greatest matches of the year. This was fantastic. Way to go to these two women. New Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer, and finally, I have a win under my column of my predictions, because I did predict Stephanie Vaquer to win the World Champion. Heck, I was predicting Stephanie Vaquer to defeat Naomi in Paris. And in that match ended up not happening. So, I predicted Stephanie Vaquer to defeat Io Sky. Next match was my match of the night. CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Becky and Seth. These two, I mean, it was a train wreck. AJ hit Black Widows. Punk hits Go to Sleep on Seth like once or twice. You had Becky. I don't know if she successfully hit the Manhandle Slam or not. I think she did on AJ. AJ hit a curb stomp. You had a weird moment, which I personally didn't like, where Becky put Punk in the sharpshooter, and then Punk reversed it and put Becky in the sharpshooter. I don't know. It was just weird and just unnecessary. I would have liked it more if Punk would have hit the Go to Sleep onto Becky. That would have been a lot better. But just the way they executed it was just weird and just unnecessary in my opinion. Punk and AJ come out with the win, with AJ tapping out Becky Lynch in the Black Widow. So another win in the column of my predictions. And I very much did enjoy this match. I absolutely loved it. And I can't wait for AJ to become Intercontinental Champion, because that's what's next. Next, and finally, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, WWE Championship. Now, again, this was a decent match, but it was a disappointing match. I expected way more from these two. I enjoyed the ending where Drew went to go kick Cody through the screen again. He misses, he injures his knee, goes for the Claymore in the ring, his knee buckles, Crossroads, wins the match. Other than that, I can't really tell you anything that happened. There was nothing memorable about this match. There was no crazy spot. There was no, oh my god, moment. It was just run-of-the-mill, decent at best, WWE Championship match. I really expected more out of these two. I really wanted more out of these two. At the very least, I wanted something at the end of this match. We got nothing. Like Cena said, you get nothing. We got nothing. So, to me, again, although it was a great match, not a great match, a good, decent match. Very, very disappointing match. So again, I apologize for not getting predictions out. I will get predictions out for the rest of the year, hopefully, if, God willing. But overall, I have to say this event was bad. It was not good. And for them to be wanting you to pay $30 a month for this, and this is what they're gonna deliver, this was not a good start for the ESPN era. They need to do better and at Crown Jewel, which I think they will. I don't know. But this was just a bad event. It really was. It was pretty brutal to get through. But anyways, if you like this video, want more videos like this video, then hit the like button as hard as you possibly can. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And as always, I love you all. Stay safe and peace.